Alright guys, package just came in. This is Afnan's 9 p.m., one of the most popular dupe fragrances out as of right now. Today, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of this fragrance. Before I continue, I do want to make mention that I have another unopened sealed box of Afnan 9 p.m., which I will be giving away to one of my viewers because honestly, you guys have made this a much more fun experience than I originally had intended on this YouTube channel. So I just wanted to give back to somebody and let them enjoy an entire bottle of this stuff for themselves. So the giveaway is going to be very simple. All you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to the channel, and I at least need a comment because I need to somehow be able to contact you to tell you that you are the winner. So a comment and a subscribe. You don't have to like the video. You don't have to share this video. You don't have to do anything else. Just a simple comment and be subscribed to the channel. The giveaway will take place from when this video is posted all the way to December 1st. At December 1st, that is when I will close the giveaway and I will pick somebody from the comment section and we will see who is the winner. So good luck to all of you guys and thank you for subscribing to my channel. So let's open up the box. Now that we got it out of the box, let's get it out of its packaging. I know that this is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Mall. We're going to see how close this fragrance is, and I'm just curious to see how this fragrance smells. So, this is the bottle. Not that bad. It's a clean design. It's actually an extremely heavy bottle. The cap is a heavy cap that clicks on, not a magnetic. Let's see how the atomizer is. Let's see. Pretty good atomizer for a fragrance that costs as much as this costs. Let's see. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to say is, yeah, it definitely smells like a clone of Ultra Mall, but more candy sweet like. It smells a little more candy sweet, fruity, but not in the, fresh fragrance kind of smell. It's like a candy sweet fruitiness. It's close. I would say, off of first impressions, I'd say 70, maybe, yeah, 75% close. You gotta have to smell. No, let me change that. It's not really as close as I just said, guys. After drying down for even a few more seconds, yeah, it's really more like a 60%. Everyone that has stated that this is a identical clone, that off of top notes, there's no way that you actually believe that because it's not. It's not overly synthetic though. That is something I will say. It is a bit synthetic. It's leaning on that side, but it's not nearly as synthetic as some of the other clone fragrances I've smelled. So definitely curious to see how this one is going to be. We'll put it on skin and I will come back later. I'm going to give it a full day wear, maybe 2 days wear, and then I'll come back and make a full-on review of this fragrance. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've given this fragrance an entire week's worth of wearing. I've worn it every single day for the last week, and I'm going to give you my entire review on this fragrance. I have given it different amounts of sprays on different days in different environments just to give you the most amount of information about this fragrance before you purchase it. As you can see, I have used a lot from this bottle. In about a week, I've used about maybe a 1/9 or a 1/10 of the entire bottle. So, in a few more weeks, this entire thing would be gone. But without further ado, let me give you the complete review. So the first thing I want to say is the smell in comparison to the thing it is replicating, and that is Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. Now, Ultra Male is a fragrance that is kind of sweet from the fruity notes and the vanilla, and is a common fragrance people talk about that was supposed to be the partying kind of fragrance. This is kind of emulating that. It is not a one-to-one clone by any means. So anybody that has ever said that is, either got a different smell or just completely lying to you to try to sell the product. This fragrance right here is more apple heavy than Ultra Mall, which is a pear heavier fragrance, but this one smells sweeter in that fruity note, and it kind of has a candy kind of feel. Not overly sweet, but in that kind of direction. And in terms of the projection and the longevity, it is not on par with Ultra Mall, in my opinion. It is great on the longevity, but the projection was not nearly as strong as some people made it out to be. Some people were saying that with 2 sprays, you would be good, but I find that very wrong. And with about 5 to 8 sprays is where I feel you could comfortably live in with this fragrance. Moving on, let's talk about the availability of this fragrance. Now, this is not a topic that I typically talk about for other fragrances, but I'm going to start talking about it for clone fragrances because the entire reason that clone fragrances exist is because they are supposed to be a fragrance like a more popular one, but for a less price. So it has to be available. And this one is widely available on literally every place for the most part. On the internet, you can find it. You're not going to find it in stores like you'll find designer fragrances, but keep in mind that's not what these fragrances are supposed to be anyway. You can order them on the internet from various different places, whether that's their actual site or discounters, or at this point, even the TikTok shop. You can find it. You can find this fragrance literally everywhere for decent prices, anywhere as low as $11 that I've seen, all the way up to $40. So really, the price range is not bad. I mean, for 40, I would spend $40 on a fragrance like this, and I still think that the quality would still be pretty good for that price range. One thing I want to point out is that, surprisingly, with how inexpensive this fragrance is, the bottle is extremely heavy, and I mean like Parfums de Marly bottle heavy. That is very surprising to me, something that costs that cheap. I wouldn't have expected that. So that is a great addition in my opinion. One thing I was also impressed with was the atomizer. I mean, an atomizer for a bottle that inexpensive is crazy, and A plus for whoever designed this bottle. I don't really care for the bottle design itself, but in terms of the quality of the feel of the bottle, it is pretty good. When it comes to versatility, it's going to be basically identical to Ultramall. Most people will say it's a partying fragrance, but I just think it's a great casual wear fragrance just in general. So whatever you think is a casual wear, you could pull out this fragrance and you would be a-okay. It's not overly projecting, but it is sweet, and it's not as, formal as some other fragrances that has been reviewed. So versatile, yes. Smell, yes. Accuracy to the real deal is pretty good. Price is a yes. The quality feel of the bottle is a yes. So this is something that I can recommend. I'm not going to give it a, overly high rating. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. It's solid. It's above average when it comes to the cheaper fragrances. I will never recommend something like Nautica Voyage, but this fragrance is very good quality for the price. So I can definitely recommend it as a clone or alternative to the Ultramall fragrance, or if you just want something for that warmer weather. So guys, that is my review of Afnan's 9 p.m. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel up to date, and if you want to still be entered into the giveaway, subscribe now and leave a comment below, because I do need some form of way to be able to contact you. But that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you in the next one.